Okay, so most agents don't know actually the power of building your own sales system instead of renting the leads, because 99% of agents out there, like, they're renting the leads, they're paying like Google PPC, like, or Zillow or realtor.com or all of these stuff. But basically, let me show you, most agents don't realize they're renting them and not owning them. Okay, so let's get into it. So what renting leads actually means, the definition is super simple. It's basically you pay for leads that if you don't pay, you don't have the access on them. Super simple. Okay, if you actually pay for Zillow and you don't pay for Zillow, like, next month, let's say you're not paying Zillow, you don't have actually the leads, you're not having the access of your own leads. There's no branding, there's nothing else. Okay, the downsides agents don't think about, which is the first one, zero ownership of data. Okay, you don't own the data, but you basically rent them. Okay, so you don't have your own data, you don't have your own pipeline or your own CRM, and there is no brand equity as well. So there is no branding, they're branding for Zillow as well. You don't have your own branding, your own content that generates those leads, or your own cold calling process that you generate those leads from. Okay, and also higher competition. All of these leads, like, the lead or the homeowner that you're calling today, like, 10 or 5 other agents are calling them at the same time because they have the same access, so you don't have any advantage of that and long-term leverage. Okay, so what a real sales system looks like, it's super simple. It's basically you have your own pipeline, you have your own leads, you build them, and you build your pipeline, you're nurturing them, you're warming them up, you're following up with them, and you're giving them the value, so they're branded towards you. Okay, not to Zillow or this or that. So there is no branding when you're renting them and paying for Zillow to give you the leads specifically. So why owning your system gives you so much power? So you control the outputs, whereby you control the inputs. Okay, if you control the inputs, you're gonna control the outputs, because it's math. It's super simple. Okay, you call these agents, you get this amount of appointments. Super simple. Okay, so the sixth thing, which is basically the compounding effect most agents miss, which is you build your pipeline, like, in 6, 12, or 9 months, you're gonna have, like, all of the agents in your pipeline, and you're following up with them, and you have the warm leads that you're actually following up with them every month. So you can actually, each month, you're getting calls from homeowners that they want to list with you, and they, out of nowhere, because you were following with them, you were building your own pipeline, and you were giving them the value that is specifically towards to them, basically because you know about their situation. You're following up with them yourself, and you're noting down every single situation that they actually have. So basically, you have the most effect on them. Super simple. Okay, and the financial advantage as well. Okay, so you're not winning, like, fast, or the first, like, few months, but basically you're paying for the system, or you're paying for the lead that you're specifically buying, and after a few months you're gonna make like tens of thousands of dollars from this client, based off of like referrals, and they want to sell their home and all of that stuff, and you actually have the lifetime value with the client. Okay, with the homeowner. So basically you're getting so much potential, or so much, like, advantage from the lead that you're calling today. Super simple. But if you're not paying for Zillow, in the, like, let's say in 3 months you're not paying Zillow, super simple, you're not going to have access on the leads that you were buying, like, the past few months. Okay, so what are the things that best agents do? Okay, they build their systems, okay, they build their pipelines, their database, and they invest in control as well. So the agents who win long term are the ones who own the machine, and they own their pipeline as well. Okay, super simple. So the bottom line here is, renting leads might get you like some quick wins right now, but it will never build a real business for you. Okay, when you build your own sales system, you get like predictability, control, scalability, and long-term growth as well. So that's the difference between being the average agent and becoming the agent who actually never worries about where their next listings comes from. Super simple. Okay, you're gonna be the top tier agents out there in your area, in your farm. Okay, so that was everything. And if you want to know exactly how we put our US based cold calling team into our agents businesses, so click the link below in the description, and I'm going to show you every single stuff. Till then, have a nice, wonderful day. Take care.